GEEK Files, 2026, March 29th, Burnaby. Summer of '88, White Horse Air Maintenance. So de Havilland of Canada, beavers and otters are very much loved. They do a thing and they do it really, really well in the bush. They'll even re-engine them. I've seen them with Polish radial engines. I've seen them with PT6 turbines. Turboprops. So yeah, and a lot of otters found their way into military service around the world. If you need to get in at the time, if you needed to get into a short strip, beavers and otters are the thing to use. And a lot of them found their way to Africa and South America, Central America. And every once in a while, one of these, an otter usually, would come up for sale and from military surplus. Not so much in the States. The States tended to destroy their military surplus. I've heard of beaver and otter engines in surplus that they just took a torch and cut through them and just cut them in half. No idea why. Some company in Southeast Alaska found one in Central America, maybe Northern South America, somewhere in that area. And so their pilot flew down and got it. And then someone in the Yukon bought it, and the same pilot flew it over to Whitehorse. And Whitehorse Air Maintenance got to do the ITRAN inspection, the inspection for importing vehicles, importing aircraft. And so we got talking to the pilot because it was a long trip. That's a long trip to fly from wherever it was down in Central South America up to Alaska, and then from Alaska over to Whitehorse, maybe Ketchikan to Whitehorse. And apparently, when he flew it up, because they had to do an import inspection in wherever place it was in Alaska. He said, yeah, all the way up there was this banging behind my head, and it was driving me nuts. So when they're doing the inspection, I told the mechanic, I said, there's something behind my head that keeps rattling, and I don't know what it is. I can't find it. I didn't have anything to pull the panel off, so I have no idea what it is. Have a look, because it's really irritating. So the mechanic pulled the panel off and immediately blanched because there was a hand grenade hanging by its pin. So, these aircraft small military in Central or South America, where pilots are like the thing, they usually tend to be ranking, or commissioned officers that flew these things. So I guess one of the men really didn't like the commissioned officer that was flying this otter, and it hung a hand grenade by its pin and behind a panel behind the pilot, in hopes that it would eventually jiggle loose and blow up and kill the pilot, and it would be just in the jungle. Don't know what happened. They just disappeared. Yeah. So make interesting life decisions. You don't make any money, but you get good stories.